I know you wanted to say this one because you guys, at least one of you guys had mentioned it to me. The whole thing about the honey influencer scam. So you guys told me about this, that apparently this guy put out a video exposing the honey influencer scam. So I saw the video in my feed and I said, okay, yeah, we're watching this. We are watching this because God knows we've seen plenty of YouTubers promoting honey. So let's see the honey with the, because my initial reaction is, okay, you know, honey paid these YouTubers to promote their thing and it ended up being a scam and the YouTubers didn't actually know. If it goes beyond that, I am now intrigued. And thank you, Sanguine. Make my little reindeers. Alright, so let's take a look.
By now, you've probably heard about Honey. You know, the browser extension that saves you money.
Do you have Honey installed?
What's Honey?
Oh, no.
Honey.
Honey is a free browser extension.
Free
Oh,
browser
God.
extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
That automatically applies coupon codes when you check out online.
Free money,
Yeah.
basically.
It's literally free.
Yeah. Like, honey was, like, this was all, so do I, rather. And, like, there's the honey, there was Better Health, there's HelloFresh. There are several of these that have been out. Actually, let me check something. Once upon a time, I actually did have honey installed. No, I was a smart person and actually removed that from my browser. So I was a smart person and actually took it out a long time ago. Rob, thank you for the tier 1. Well, Timu's different, Vicious. Timu kind of fits into a different category in that it's not data mining you, it's just selling you shit. So.
Free money.
It doesn't make sense to not be using this.
So what's the catch?
There is no catch.
Join Honey. Join Honey.
Join Honey.
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 Honey. Honey. Honey. Honey.
Honey.
Honey. Honey. Honey.
Honey, 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 honey.
Join Honey.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but your favorite influencers sold you a lie. Honey is a scam, and the majority of claims promoted by those influencers aren't even remotely true. But it gets worse. Honey hasn't just been scamming you, the consumer, they've also been stealing money from influencers, including the very ones they paid to promote their product. And I'm not just talking about a few bucks here. I believe the scam has likely cost content creators millions of dollars. Sound
Now, here's the thing. With some of these content creators, I can't fault them because, you know, they're making YouTube videos and they're just trying to monetize in some way. So like Mr. Beast or Pokimane, you know, they're just making YouTube videos and they don't not know a lot about the technology. But Marcus Brownlee and Linus especially should have known better, I think. You know, tech stuff, including everything that goes behind tech stuff, that's kind of his wheelhouse. So you would have expected him and his people to actually dig into that a little bit before getting on board with them. And Blurred, I doubt it. I honestly very seriously doubt Linus was in on that. I do.
crazy? Well, I didn't believe it at first either, until I experienced it myself firsthand. In fact, I'm confident this might just be the biggest influencer scam of all time, which is insane considering Honey is owned and run by PayPal, who purchased this company for $4 billion. This
what now? Sunny's run by PayPal? Oh shit. Yeah, Tornado, that's my response too. Oh shit is right. Xanax, just about everybody does.
three-part series is the result of a multi-year investigation where I believe I've uncovered signs of advertising fraud, affiliate fraud, the illegal collection of personal data, deception, lies, coercion, extortion, the list goes on. I've reviewed hundreds of documents, adverts, sponsorships. I've reviewed emails between Honey and merchants, interviewed victims. Believe me, this runs deep. Now, I want to be clear. The views, allegations, and conclusions expressed in this series are my opinions, based on evidence I have gathered, which will be shared throughout. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Honey Trap.
Okay, Desra, have a good night. Wow, we are seeing a lot of faces on there that we know, don't we, chat? We got Mr. Beast, Linus, Charlie, I forget his name, Marcus Brownlee, Pokimane. We've seen a couple of videos on this guy. Wow. Yeah, they even got Charlie, and you know Charlie is like, Charlie is generally speaking pretty critical of this kind of stuff.
Now I know what you're thinking. It's a free browser extension. How bad could it be? Well, trust me, it's far more sinister than you might think. You know what they say, if a product's free, it's likely you're the product. And as you'll find out later in this investigation, that remains true for PayPal Honey. Now, like most people, I too fell for the lies. I mean, what's not to love about a free browser extension that saves you money? It's a compelling product, and with the endorsement from what feels like every single popular influencer on YouTube, it's no wonder millions of people downloaded it. Ironically,
again, chat, what have I said in the past about anything being promoted by a content creator? What have I said with every single time someone promotes a product on like their YouTube video? But Zed, if I'm not sponsored and tell you it, then it's a genuine thing. These guys were sponsored. And Curie AI, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, it's not just Nick, it's also Shu also did. I forget the name of it. I forget the name of the razor brand, but also like a razor brand is pretty low tech. This is like, you know, like the food stuff. Oh, you're very welcome, and I'm glad, Kiri. I'm glad they were sweet to you. They are sweet. I've got one of the best Twitch communities. Wait, what? I didn't like what info Honey wanted to let you use it. Okay, so you didn't add it. Good choice, Annex. Good. Seb, I wouldn't. Delete me? No, I wouldn't. Thank you, Venus. Yeah, I wouldn't, because you know what? Delete me is like, oh, we'll get your data off of other sites, but they've also got your data. And that's also true. Kaibo is a paid service. It does, you know, it's not like free. So but again, don't buy into anything just because it's promoted by like a YouTuber or even your favorite Twitch stream. Out of pocket, don't buy it. Research it. If you see something being promoted by a content creator, research it. Because I guarantee you, any of this stuff that they're promoting, you will be able to find information about it outside of that promotion. And you'll be able to find real information about it. So don't trust anything just because a content creator said, you know, does a paid promotion, says, I use this thing, it's great. Like, okay, you guys talked about the razor that Nick was promoting and that she was promoting. I actually did do some research into it, and I've seen, I've seen plenty of testimonies across various different, you know, areas of research that say it is indeed a good radio, and it is very simple. It's a very simple concept. They made a razor to use with straight blades. They just designed the razor in a way that it fits the blade better than others. That's not really so much a scam. And I saw plenty of like testimonials regarding it. So, again, do your research. Tornado, I don't need to do a paid promotion for Lake Dangerous. Oh, Frontier is getting plenty of free publicity from me as is by me playing it on stream. Henson Razors, yes, thank you, Dwayne. Yeah, like you doing a little bit of research, you'll see that there's actually a lot of positive feedback about the Henson Razors outside of the normal spaces. So so that's why I'm saying that's why I've always said don't flat out just buy something because your favorite content creator promotes it, because your favorite content creator is promoting it because they're looking for that sponsorship revenue, because that's how a lot of content creators are able to survive, particularly on YouTube. Because this is typically like Honey was always on YouTube. I don't think you ever saw it on Twitch. Twitch has other sponsorships, but YouTube, this is all on YouTube because when you're a YouTube content creator, unless you're huge like Mr. Beast at his peak or others like Charlie, and you're, making money off of YouTube is, especially when you're first starting out, is challenging to say the least. And so they get the sponsors to basically supplement, because don't forget, a lot of them that especially with Nick or with Scott, they get, they'll either get the infamous yellow dollar sign or flat out demonetized. And so they can't really monetize their channels due to their content. And so they pick up these sponsorships to supplement their income from them. Or, if you're the unsub guys, you start your own service, but not everybody's the unsub guys. So that's why a lot of these guys do these sponsorships. And I think I went way off topic here, so let's get back to the video.
The very influencers promoting Honey seemingly had no idea the company was quietly picking money out of their very own pockets. Well, at least one of them realized, but we'll get to that later. So let me show you how Honey's been stealing money from influencers. So let's say you're watching a video on YouTube. If you're into tech like me, maybe you're watching a Linus Tech Tips video. Linus tells you about this free browser extension that saves you money online. You install it in 2 clicks and boom, you have Honey. Perfect timing, because it just so happens you're looking to buy a new CPU for your computer. You come across another Linus Tech Tips video, and after watching, you're convinced you should buy the one recommended in his video. So you scroll down and find Linus's affiliate link to that product. Now, for those of you who don't know, when you click an affiliate
I think I see where this is going. I'm gonna let it cook, but I think I see where it's going.
link and buy something, the influencer who promoted the product earns a commission for referring you to that store. So you add the product to your cart, get to the checkout page, and hello, Honey says they found you 10 coupon codes. Sweet. You click apply discounts and Honey gets to work. But unfortunately, none of the coupon codes work. Doesn't matter though, because as Honey has promised us for years, that means we know we've got the best deal.
And in the meantime, they were just harvesting your data from Newegg in this case, and God, they're probably harvesting your data history from Chrome by clicking on that button. That's my suspicion. Worse than that? Oh God, I can't wait to see
your
this.
purchase, you're happy, your new CPU's on the way, Linus is happy, he's getting his commission, everyone's happy, right? Well, let's quickly rewind and see what was happening behind the scenes. You see, after clicking Linus's affiliate link, you'll notice in the URL, there's a tracking tag labeled short circuit. That's a reference to one of Linus's YouTube channels. And this tracking tag is how Newegg knows who to pay a commission to. We can also see that this tracking tag has been saved on my browser in the form of a cookie that will expire in 30 days. That way, if we only decide to complete the purchase a few days later, Linus will still be credited the sale. It's kind of like when you're at a department store buying a TV and the salesman who helped you gives you a referral card or a receipt with their name on it, so when you eventually get to the checkout counter, the clerk knows which salesman to award the sale to. You can
following this, because the same thing happened for me in my last job, is if I was going to be selling a computer or something, and they were thinking about coming back, I would give them my card and say, you know, come find me. If you can't, just talk to one of my people and tell them you talked to me. And then when everything gets rung up, I would get the credit for the sale. Granted, I did work on commission. I basically would just get the credit, and that's it. But okay, so I'm with them so far. This makes perfect sense.
You can think of affiliate cookies as a digital version of that. So what happened when we got to the checkout page? Well, once Honey popped up, watch what happened to Linus's affiliate cookie after we clicked apply discounts. You see that? Honey came in, removed Linus's affiliate cookie, and replaced it with their own, claiming credit.
That's scummy as hell. Oh, that is fucking scummy. Yeah. Oh, that's fucked up. Well, Kybal, what I was thinking partially is, could this be lawsuit worthy? Because I don't know. I don't know if, like, you know, these contracts have a fuckload of fine print. So there might be something in the fine print that says if someone uses your affiliate link, but then they use Honey, then you don't get the thing from affiliate. That could be in the fine print. And if it is, that might be a hard fight in court. But oh, that's scummy as hell. I mean, I agree with you all that it's fucking theft. But whether or not they can get away with it, that's a question.
For the sale and pocketing the commission money for themselves.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, if we quickly go back again, we can see what's causing this to happen. After clicking apply discounts, what you'll notice is that in the top left corner of your browser, Honey discreetly opens a small new tab, which acts like a simulated referral click, as if they were the ones to refer you to the website, even though you're already on the website and at the checkout page. Once that page is finished loading and has stuffed PayPal's affiliate cookie, the tab automatically closes, leaving you blissfully unaware that anything ever happened. It's very sneaky. Now, when I first discovered this was happening, I thought, there's no way. Why would...
And Captain Badoop, thank you for the follow. Well, Mouse, I mean, Honey is a PayPal company. So I don't think it would be based in Panama. I'm not sure where it's based, but I'm not thinking Panama.
All these high-profile influencers be promoting a company that is actively poaching their affiliate commissions. It didn't make any sense. So to make sure I wasn't going crazy, I went on a Honey testing spree, clicking one affiliate link after another, and it kept happening. But even after all those tests, I scoured the internet to see if anyone was talking about this and found nothing. Okay, there was this one debate about it on the Y Combinator forum, but nothing concrete. Besides that, virtually nobody was talking about this, adding fuel to my doubt. So I figured, screw it. I'll reach out to Honey and ask them directly. And sure enough, they came back to me with the following. If Honey is activated and is the last program used while shopping on a site, it is likely Honey will receive credit for the purchase. I was right, and just like that, my investigation into Honey began. Now, some might consider what PayPal's doing here dirty or highly unethical, but personally, I can't see how it's anything short of fraud. I mean, just imagine something like this happening in a real-world scenario. Let's say you're at a...
Yeah, like that, and that's the question, that's where I postulate, was there something in the contracts that were supplied to these content creators to promote Honey? Was there anything in the fine print saying, if someone uses your affiliate link and goes to a site and then applies Honey, Honey takes over the commission? Because it's a fucking legal contract. Those things have all kinds of fine print in there that you could very easily miss. Even lawyers could miss that when lawyers go through it. So, no disagreement on for me on that, Tornado. I still agree. I still agree that it is theft. It's just the question of, is it a legal theft or breach of contract theft, or is it legal theft based on contracts?
department store looking to buy a new TV. A salesman spends time running you through your options. You decide to buy, he gives you his referral card, you get to the checkout, and right as you're about to pay, a sleazy salesman pops up going, "Hey, shall I check if I have any coupon codes for you?" Naturally, you say sure. He snatches your referral card without you ever noticing, looks for coupons, says sorry, no luck this time, but instead of handing back the original referral card, he hands back his own.
The funny part is that shit actually does happen in real life. That flat out does happen in real life with sales, where a salesperson will be helping someone and they'll send them to pay, and then another salesperson comes in and will snake the sale out from underneath the other person. That's real. Like, it's a perfect analogy because it fucking happens. Canito, I know. Trust me, I know. I am there with you.
PayPal didn't refer the customer to the store. They didn't promote any of the products. The salesman did that. PayPal provided absolutely zero value to the customer.
No, Tornado.
Yet they were rewarded.
No, Tornado. Wire fraud is actually wire fraud would be FBI. Not Secret Service. It would be FBI handles wire fraud because of state lines. Bobcat, Secret Service handles fraudulent currency. That's where the Secret Service comes to play. Is like fake money. That's Secret Service. Wire fraud though, that's FBI. Brandon, today I did it today.
For the sale. But because this is all happening online, buried behind clicks and cookies and tracking data, there's little to no transparency that this is ever happening. Okay, but what if Honey had found a working coupon code? Would that make it okay for them to claim the commission? Honestly, no, I don't think so. The fact remains that Honey didn't refer the customer to the store, nor did they promote the product. Look, don't get me wrong, I'm a consumer myself. Saving money matters, especially when money's tight. But this scam doesn't just affect wealthy influencers. There are hundreds of thousands of small creators, bloggers, artists who rely on affiliate commissions to support their craft. Sure, you could argue that Honey may have convinced the consumer to complete the purchase by providing a discount. But let's be real, if you're already at the checkout with your items in your cart, you already have a high intent to purchase. And again, this would never fly in a real life sales environment. No department store is going to allow a salesman to hang out at the checkout counter, casually handing out coupon codes while simultaneously stealing commissions from the other sales reps. So why are we allowing a corporate giant like PayPal to do it on the internet? Now, believe it or not,
because
this first example I just showed you with Linus is just one of 3 scenarios in which Honey poaches affiliate commissions. And the next scenarios are even worse. But before I show you how bad scenario 2 is, it's important you understand the fundamental system Honey is exploiting. You see, in affiliate marketing, there's this thing called last click attribution, which basically means last click wins. For example, you might click on a shoe blogger's affiliate link for a pair of Nikes, but you don't buy right away. Later, you click on a YouTuber's link for the same shoes and complete the purchase. In this scenario, the YouTuber gets the commission and the blogger gets nothing. There are other models like first click, where the blogger would win the commission, or dynamic click, where the commission is shared. But the industry went with last click because while it's not always the fairest, it's the easiest to implement. Therefore, it became the industry standard. Now, when it's blogger versus YouTuber for a sale, honestly, I'd say last click is usually fair. But when it's anyone versus Honey, there's no real competition. Honey pops up right at the end of your purchasing journey, virtually guaranteeing they'll win that last click. They of course know this and do anything they can to get that last click.
Now that is where there'd be a question of legalities. Is the fact that Honey is the last point, basically the last spot at the point of purchase. And that's where I could see an argument being made by the content creators if they filed a suit of, I'll just say, unfair business practices. I don't have a good legal term that would fit. But I like, that's where I could see a lot of content creators being able to basically spearhead their lawsuits if they decided to go at it. Merlin, torturous influence? That could work. Again, I like when it comes to civil and tort law, I'm that's way out of my element. So that's why I didn't want to ascribe any particular legalese to what they could, what they could sue for. But that would be like the perfect starting point, and then being able to branch off their entire legal case from that point. Torturous influence is a common law tort that occurs when a person intentionally damages another person's business or contractual relations with a third party, causing economic harm. Okay. Good.
Cheer 1000 Merry Christmas last bit.
Thank you, Grey Wolves. Thank you for the biddies. So, Tornado, yeah, it certainly sounds like that would be a good starting point that would allow them to work their way to other avenues of evidence, or even other avenues of additional charges, I guess, or additional filings. It would probably be an excellent starting point.
Even when there's no coupon codes to offer. Which brings us to scenario 2. Honey Gold, which is now called PayPal Rewards. Here's how it works. When you get to the checkout and Honey Gold is available, Honey pops up and is essentially saying, hey you, consumer, click this button here so PayPal can claim the commission for the sale, and we'll share a portion of that commission money with you in the form of points. It's basically a lame cashback scheme. And it's genius because if there are no coupons to offer, but the store is participating in Honey Gold, it gives Honey another reason to get that last click. How can YouTubers, bloggers, or any other type of affiliate fairly compete against this type of mechanism?
They can't. They cannot, and that's the ever-loving point. And thank you, Falcon. Thank you. Kaibo, refresh. And make sure you say thank you.
Of course the consumer's gonna click, and of course they're going to win the sale. Now this got me thinking, how much of their commission are they actually sharing with users? Well, to find out, I decided to put Honey Gold to the test. So I looked for any website where Honey Gold was offered and found it on NordVPN. And no, this is not a sneaky sponsorship. So I signed up for NordVPN's affiliate program, which offers 40% commission on successful referrals. After getting approved into the program, I received a custom affiliate link for my YouTube channel. Using this link, I made 2 separate purchases. For the first, I activated Honey Gold, and sure enough, you can see my affiliate cookie was replaced with Honey's. And for the second, I didn't.
Hang on. I need to see that in more slow motion.
You can see my...
That blinked by a little bit too quick. All right. NordVPN affiliate transaction ID. Am I missing something? Ah, there it is, AFF ID. Wait. Hang on, chat. Am I missing it? Wait, is that it there? Hang on. Okay, that's... Are we looking at the value? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, in the value area. Okay, okay, so we're looking at these. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, there we are. The NordVPN AFID, AF transaction changes. Yep.
Cheer
There it is
100
right there.
Banker Bros at it again, I see.
This and this one is even sneakier because it still just says NordVPN AFF transaction ID or AFF transaction ID, and it's literally just changing the value. So it's sneakier. It was sneakier than what we saw previous sites. That's why I wasn't catching the
replaced
first
with
time.
Honey's. And for the second, I didn't activate Honey Gold. As expected, I was awarded a $35 commission for the sale where Honey Gold wasn't activated, and received nothing when Honey Gold was activated. For the first time, I experienced Honey poaching my own affiliate commission. So how much of my stolen $35 commission did PayPal sharers cash back with my Honey account, aka the consumer? Brace yourselves, 89 points, which is equivalent to 89 cents USD. That's right, Honey poached a $35 commission for doing nothing and rewarded me a grand total of 89 cents.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be blatantly honest here. This doesn't surprise me. This kind of like reward does not surprise me, because presumably you would use this for real world purchases with kind of like quote unquote real world money. So this amount that you received from it does not surprise me. Though I do get the oh shit moment, because it literally poached like $34. That like Honey basically pocketed $34 from that transaction. So I get the oh shit point there. This reward is not, the level of this reward is, yeah, exactly right. And it's not surprising that you as the consumer would not have received a whole lot.
Thanks, PayPal. You really shouldn't have. No, seriously, you really shouldn't have. Now, on to scenario 3. For you ladies out there, let's say you're looking for a new outfit. Your favorite influencer tries on something that slays, you click on their affiliate link and get to the checkout. But in this scenario, Honey knows it has nothing to offer. No coupon codes, no Honey Gold, yet it still pops up to announce absolutely nothing. Annoying as fuck. Naturally, you click the got it button to get rid of the annoying dancing coin, and whoa, what's that? PayPal takes the sale.
Oh, that was subtle. That was subtle. Look at that. It literally changed 2 numbers. That was even more subtle than the last one. It's getting sneakier. As we're progressing through this video, it's getting sneakier how the code is altering it.
Takes the sale.
Yeah, and absolutely.
Why? Because
99.99% of people are not looking at that. You would not be looking at that unless you were literally anticipating getting scammed like this person is, and he's doing research on it. You flat out wouldn't. It would never even think to cross your mind. But even if they did, that one was so sneaky, only 2 numbers changed. Literally, if you blinked, you could miss it if you just blinked, because only 2 numbers out of the code changed. That is sneaky as hell.
Fuck you, Mary, that's your commission. But wait, there's more. My personal favorite is when Honey has nothing to offer, so pops up offering you to check out with PayPal, even though the option is already available at the checkout page. And of course, if you click the checkout button, PayPal poaches the sale.
Oh my
Classic.
god.
As I was saying, Honey uses any excuse possible to get that last click from the user. It's absolutely disgusting. I can't even begin to fathom how much money has been lost at
Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't a certain someone that we know who's kind of big in rockets start PayPal? Wasn't that a thing? Or am I thinking of the wrong person? I thought a certain someone was one of the. See, I know, Revan. I know that. I know he has not been a part of it for a long time. I'm fully aware. I'm not. Don't misunderstand. Not throwing any kind of blame in his direction at all. What I'm thinking of is, why wouldn't he say something? He's got a platform that he, He's got a platform where he can talk about this kind of stuff. I'm a little surprised that this hasn't made its way to his ear and he hasn't talked about it. Hmm? Yeah, now? Hi, Icky. Oh, you got tacos, you lucky little bugger. Yummy.
At the hands of this browser extension. Imagine being the influencers who promoted Honey, telling your audience, who, by the way, are the most likely to use your affiliate links, to download an app that poaches your affiliate sales. It's crazy. Now, to be clear, not every influencer who promoted Honey engages in affiliate marketing, so those who don't are obviously unaffected. But did any
Yeah, I know. I know he didn't found it. He merged it into his business and saw it, and I know he has not been a part of it anymore. But God knows he likes calling people out on bullshit on his platform. That's why I'm saying I'm a little surprised when this has come up. He has not called them out on his platform because he loves doing that. And I would have thought that even though he hasn't been a part of it for a long time, if and when he found out about it, he might go, yeah, I'm gonna stick it to him and poke, poke, poke. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm surprised he hasn't like poked at him on this on his, major social media platform because he likes to do that kind of thing. That's all. he's too busy trying to make them land properly, rather.
Any of the influencers who are engaging in affiliate marketing ever catch on to what Honey's been doing? Well, it turns out yes.
I would think
at least
he would be
one
Alex.
of them did. Linus Tech Tips, who have been promoting Honey since 2017. So here's how I found this out. You see, one day I was browsing Linus's forum to see if anyone had raised a red flag about Honey. And sure enough, back in 2020, someone sounded the alarm, but it was ultimately ignored. However...
Wait. I want to read that. I want to read it. Word on the streets that Honey takes affiliate money. Is that a fact? Any chance LTT will look into that? I'm happy you guys have sponsors, but this one appears to be detrimental to the content creating community at large. Surely they can't be that good of a sponsor. Oh, what did this other person say? Below it. It isn't really a secret that Honey's business model is based off affiliate marketing. It's on their website. Don't know if PayPal's acquisition is going to chance this. I think they meant change it. I fail to see how this is a problem. I'd rather Honey get a cut of the cake through affiliation rather than by selling my data. Philbert? You don't think they're not doing both? You don't think they can't take a cut of your money and sell your data at the same time? This is a major financial company. Trust me, they can do both. They have the technology.
In 2020, someone sounded the alarm, but it was ultimately ignored. However, in 2022, a different user noticed that LMG were no longer promoting Honey.
So what is up with the new sponsor crime? It seems to be very similar to Honey. Has Honey been dropped? I, for one, think that Honey became very annoying. When you remove the extension, I got an email almost every day basically saying, where did you go? And the Stickle Bricks said, I left Honey due to privacy. Anyone got a TLDR on Karma's privacy? Oh, Karma's the sponsor. Okay.
And asked the team if they had been dropped as a sponsor, to which one of Linus's employees responded with, we ended the partnership with Honey due to the way their service interacted with affiliate links. Essentially, if someone clicked on an affiliate link and then they use Honey and search for a deal, Honey will override that tracking link even if they don't find you a deal. That didn't jive with us, so we ended the partnership. Okay, so they had no idea this was happening, and it took them several years to catch on. That's quite telling, because we're talking about a tech-savvy YouTube channel that's run by a very large team. The fact that it took them several years to figure this out, in my opinion, really underscores the deceptive nature with which Honey operates. If Linus and his team didn't know, I can't imagine many other influencers would have known either. Now, I have to say,
and that's the point I was making. If an influencer, well, he's calling him an influencer. Linus is a content creator. I wouldn't call him an influencer. That's very poor choice of adjective, in my opinion. But yeah, if Linus or Linus's team didn't catch on to this for years, there's not a snowball's chance in hell that any of those other content creators would know, because they're far less tech knowledgeable than Linus and his entire team is.
Say, as a long-time viewer and supporter of Linus'
Also
channel,
true,
I'm incredibly disappointed they weren't more public with this discovery. I get this specific issue doesn't directly affect their viewers, but surely they must have realized the wider impact this could be having on the creator community, a community they're a part of. I think that matters. And it's not as though they only...
Well, here's the question. Is you say like when the check doesn't come in, you notice, but here's the question. And he may address this, is when presumably these content creators would receive a monthly, breakdown of how many times their affiliate link was used to make the purchase of a product. If Honey is replacing the affiliate links with its own, so they get the purchase, that means that affiliate link is not being credited. So on the statements they receive from the company, the breakdown of how many times somebody bought something using their affiliate link, it wouldn't show the times that Honey pilfered it. So they might not know that they were getting these sales stolen out from under them. Because they'd only have had their presumably monthly breakdowns from the sponsorships. And those monthly breakdowns would only show the times when a purchase was made using the affiliate link. But because Honey is replacing the affiliate link at the time of purchase, I suspect it doesn't. I suspect that those that in the breakdown that is received by the content creator who is signed up for the sponsorship, it's not clicks, it's purchases. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I remember hearing with like gamer subs, this is the only one that I'm familiar with and how it works, is I've heard like a couple content creators, like they will have a feed count of how many purchases are made. Like I think they can go to an affiliate page on gamer subs to see, okay, how many, tubs have been purchased and, what their percentage might be or what their, their kickback or whatever the references is. But it doesn't show hyperlink clicks. It only shows purchases. So I suspect that's the same case with the majority of... Yes, correct, Roygat. It only does use codes. That's why I said I feel like it's the same thing. It's, because they're not going to get paid for just a click link. That's not what they're going to get paid for. The payment only kicks in at the time of purchase, where the affiliate link is used to direct them to a specific page on the sponsored partner's website, and when the product is added to the basket, it associates that hyperlink that was used to get there. It wouldn't probably register how many clicks it got in the breakdown to the content creator. It's not going to tell you, okay, your link was clicked on X amount of times. It's just going to tell you made, X amount of dollars from X amount of purchases, with your hyperlink being the base of the purchase. And with Honey, because it's changing at the point of purchase, it's changing it to their Honey's own affiliate code. The original content creator's code goes off into the ether. And so when they receive their breakdown back from their affiliate, their affiliate hyperlinks, they're only seeing purchases. They're not seeing clicks. That's not a metric that I don't think is provided to the content creator. So it's you'd have to really dig and actually do your own research on your own time to discover, okay, the hyperlinks are getting this amount of clicks, but there was only this many purchases. You'd actually have to dig to find that information. And many people probably wouldn't do that. And so that's how I'd say it could easily be missed over the course of months or even years. And hello, Alistair. Yes, I am. And trying something new.
We promoted Honey once or twice. They did approximately 160 sponsored segments, all of which remain live on YouTube. Those videos have accumulated around 194 million views. According to my data, that makes Linus's company, LMG, the third largest promoter of honey on YouTube. So yeah, in my opinion, they should have made more noise about this. But what's truly baffling to me is that after LMG ended their partnership with Honey, they then went ahead and partnered with a company called Karma Now, a coupon browser extension that literally engages in similar behavior.
Why would you do this? This is foolishness. You just got out of a coupon clipping scam with Honey. Why in the fuck would you jump right into another one? I'm sorry, that is not good business savvy. You would think after getting burned by one coupon clipping extension, you might be a little gun shy about jumping into bed with another one? Yeah, it's not a good look. It is not. Yeah, but Atanashi, the point being is after they, they got burned by Honey and people missed it. That's fine. Mistakes happen. But this is the exact same type of company. If you're even thinking about getting into it, would you not, as a tech-based YouTube channel, research it first? Like, literally, all they would have to do is what this guy did. Literally, click on an affiliate link that's associated with Karma, go to the page, put a inexpensive item in the bag, open up the inspect, click the link, and see if the code changes, and you'd know. Like, seriously, it would have taken them 10 minutes of research. And the fact that they didn't do this on the exact same company, that's ouch. Well, yeah, Alex, like, hell, if it happened to me once, I would be very reticent of jumping in with any kind of coupon clipping browser extension ever again. And they just immediately jumped right into it? That smacks of unfortunately, either incompetence or they knew what was coming and they decided to ignore it. I don't know. Oh yeah, Eki, that was highlighted at the very beginning of the video. Yeah, it's a lot of them. Mr. Beast, Charlie, Marquise Brownlee, Linus, Pokimane, a lot of content creators promoted it. Yeah, he talked about that at the beginning. Oh yeah, Kaibo. Oh yes, it is. It absolutely is.
On browser extension that literally engages in similar behavior.
The store I work for uses coupon clipping, but on its own app and not a browser extension, and only for products at the store.
That's a good way to do it. Keep things on a closed system. Sure.
I did reach out to LMG about this situation, and I'll be honest, their response was not to my satisfaction. They didn't address the majority of my questions, however, they did at least provide some important context about their dealings with Honey. LMG stated that as soon as these issues with Honey were brought to us, we tried to work with them to remedy them. After a few calls, we were informed that they weren't willing to change, so we stopped working with them across all channels. So let me get this straight. One of Honey's biggest promoters goes to them and says, "Hey, can you please stop overriding our affiliate links?" And Honey effectively goes, "Nah, not happening." Assuming I've got that correct, and if true, that just goes to show what little regard Honey has not only for content creators, but also their partners. Now, as for LMG's less than ideal response, I did press Linus's team to address the rest of my questions, but never heard back from them. But it's time to shift gears, because unfortunately, this scam runs much deeper than stolen affiliate commissions. It's time we talk about how Honey used these influencers to sell you a complete lie. How they sold you a product that was doing the opposite of what they promised. You see, as I was testing Honey across different stores, I was encountering a reoccurring issue. When I reached the checkout page, Honey would claim it couldn't find me any coupon codes, yet when I searched manually, I found working codes with these. And even when Honey did find me a code, I was often able to find another code of better value. Kind of strange, given their claim that...
Well, thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is now a thing of the past.
Another oddity was that Honey would often only find me Honey branded coupon codes, such as Honey 5 or Honey 10. Why would a store only have Honey branded coupon codes? Kind of weird, right? But the biggest red flag was that when I tried submitting the better coupon codes I'd found, Honey wasn't adding them to their database. So
Shocking.
why not? Well, eventually...
Yeah, and Revan, that's it exactly. Like Honey will 9.5 times out of 10, I'd say if you tried to do a Honey search for any codes, it not find them. And by the way, chat, Microsoft does this too. If you put there is a built-in browser extension on Microsoft Edge for coupons that does the exact same fucking thing that Honey supposedly does, which is to find you the best coupon. What do you want to bet that if he investigated the Microsoft Edge baked in coupon clipper, it did the same thing? What do you want to bet it does that? Now, it's granted, I don't think that it's, yeah, I mean, I know, like to the surprise of no one. Oh, come on, Leo. You want to bet some points on it?
Eventually, I figured out what was going on. It turns out that one of the key benefits for stores partnering with Honey is that they are given full control over which coupon codes go live on the platform, if any at all. I discovered this while listening to a podcast produced by Honey, which appears to be aimed at attracting new businesses to joining their platform. In this podcast, an employee from the Australian clothing store, Princess Polly, discusses the benefits of partnering with Honey.
What would you say to any brand that is considered working with Honey but hasn't yet?
I would say missing out on converting customers. Like I said before, Gen Z is super discount savvy. You can't ignore the fact that they will hunt for like discount codes and they might find a better deal.
My
With
meds
Honey,
put me
you can
down for a
also
while, so forgive me if you already spoke on this. But Atozi posted a video a couple days ago about that any science stream who threw the ice in the deep fryer in a restaurant.
I know, Andrea. Don't worry, I've got it in the queue.
control the discount code percentage, which means like they will potentially find a higher discount
Willy
code on
Bob,
the
thank
internet.
you for the follow.
It literally lets you control like the customer journey, convert and control like the discount code percentage as well.
This is insane. She's basically saying Honey is great for businesses because it encourages users not to bother hunting for coupon codes, and it allows businesses to control which coupon codes are shared with consumers. Now, I was able to further verify this on Honey's website, specifically the FAQ page for partners, which clearly states, as a partner, you have control over the content hosted on the Honey platform. So yes, even if Honey knows of a coupon code that offers say 20% off, but a partnering store tells them, hey, only share a 5% off coupon, then that's the only discount Honey will apply to your cart at the checkout page. I mean, holy shit.
Okay, I think I may have to do a bit of a gimme here. I do think this may have to I do think there may need to be a gimme here. It's with this business. If a business says we don't want you promoting this coupon through your app, that's, I don't know if that, yeah, it might, Zeb, it might. But if a business says, hey, we don't want you putting this coupon through Honey, I might be a little hard pressed to view that as being quote unquote scummy in its regard. If a business asks, yeah, exactly, J10. The business prerogative of saying, we don't want you doing this code for whatever reason that might be. Maybe the business wants to basically, facilitate promoting the better coupons through themselves. Or whatever their reason might be. Well, kind of was like me. Maybe the company wants to put it out there on their own terms instead of Honey's terms. That's why I'm saying that this is not I'm a little hard pressed to call out this as being like scummy behavior on Honey's parts because it is the business themselves that's saying we don't want you to do it. So yeah, it's not that bad in this situation. Like Jaden, kinda, sorta. It's not so much a doing coupons at participating stores. It's just saying, look, we want to be the ones to promote our big coupons. Instead of having, just, you click on Honey and you get the best coupons, they may want to have control over how their best coupons get disseminated for whatever reason it might be. That's kind of what I'm excuse me. Oh, goodness. That's what I'm thinking of. So, yeah.
Honey wasn't finding you the best deals possible, they were intentionally withholding them from you for their own financial gain. This completely invalidates Honey's core value proposition to consumers. For years, they sold you the lie that they would find you every working coupon code on the internet and apply the best one to your cart. But nope, complete and utter lie. They have literally been feeding you coupon codes that were approved by the partnered stores who were paying them. And can I just say, the double messaging here is hilarious. Because on one hand, Honey has appealed to consumers by promising to find the best deals possible. But on the other hand, they appeal to businesses claiming that Honey helps prevent consumers from finding the best deals. It's absurd. Now, when you think about it, this all makes complete sense. I mean, why would any online business pay Honey for sharing their highest value coupon codes with its 20 million users? That's not an appealing partnership whatsoever. So, to make a partnership more attractive,
like I said, I didn't say that it made sense that they would that they wouldn't share their highest rated coupons. I didn't say that it made sense considering that Honey should be driving more business to them. What I was saying is that, okay, if it is the business's choice not to allow it, that's the business's choice. Again, it's like, this is all forms of, what the fuckery happening right here on multiple fronts. So, that's, yeah.
Honey told businesses, hey, if you partner with us and pay us an affiliate commission, we'll let you control which discount codes are shared on our platform. And we'll tell our consumers we scoured the internet and found them the best deal possible. Everybody wins. Just not the consumers or the influencers. With this discovery, I decided to do a thorough audit of Honey's advertising campaigns. And yikes, the ads, the sponsorships, everywhere you look, it's lie after lie. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up going down as one of the most aggressive, shameless marketing scams of the century. Just look at this insane list of videos that were sponsored by Honey. According to my data, they sponsored almost 5,000 videos across roughly 1,000 different YouTube channels, racking up an unbelievable 7.8 billion views. It's crazy. So now that we have a clearer picture of how Honey operates, let's reflect on some of their claims.
Honey will find every working code on the internet and apply the best one to your cart.
Oh, we know that's a whole lot of bullshit right there. That flat out we know is a bunch of bullshit.
If Honey can't find a discount code for you, then you can rest assured there's not a single discount or promo code on the internet.
It's a free browser extension that automatically finds you the best promo codes for anything you purchase online. You literally don't spend money.
Honey searches the known internet for every promo code ever used. This means you always get the best deals without even trying.
What Honey does is take money and then...
Why did he do that promotion with what looked like splooge all over his face? Why? I
use. This means you always
Well, that's this. No, this is not sex. This is not okay. Oh, it's honey on his face. This is actually honey on his face. Okay, it flew by so fast. The first thing I thought of was like, why does he have splooge all over his face? But it's actually honey, which is still disgusting. But yeah, but I guess Ethan does go for this crazy ass fucking marketing.
This means you always get the best deals without even trying.
What Honey does is take money and they put it in your pocket.
If there is any way to save money on your purchase,
it's honestly kind of funny that we're seeing about how Mr. Beast was in on this. Considering these days with Mr. Beast, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. And yes, in fairness to me, it's not how my mind works. Literally, it flashed by so quickly. Okay. Did any of you think what was on his face was honey? Or did you think it was splooge? Be honest. Be honest. Mm-hmm. And yeah, exactly, Tupac. It's very ironic that Mr. Beast was doing this, considering his current status.
they'll find it.
Getting you the lowest prices possible at checkout.
You are always going to get the best deal no matter where you're shopping. Amazon, eBay, Best Buy, doesn't matter. Honey's got your butt covered.
If Honey can't find a code, you have the best deal.
It really puts into perspective just how shady this company is, doesn't it? Now, believe it or not, the Better Business Bureau launched an inquiry into Honey's advertising claims, but after Honey immediately discontinued the claims for, quote, business reasons, the BBB decided to drop the case.
Fuck.
Honestly, at this point in my investigation, I thought I'd seen the worst of it. I thought I understood the full picture.
And this is why people don't trust these agencies. They started an investigation, Honey dropped the campaign, and the Triple B said, cool, okay, we're done. Wash your hands, you're all good. Oh, Xanax, would you be surprised if that was the case? Yeah.
Of Honey's shady business.
No,
model.
it's not.
But here's the
It's
thing.
not Kaibal.
What I haven't told you
still
is that there were instances where Honey
scummy.
would actually work really well, finding me incredible discounts that seemed almost too good to be true. Now, it wasn't very often, but enough to confuse me. And there were even times when they weren't poaching affiliate commissions by claiming the credit for sales. These inconsistencies bugged me. It didn't add up with everything else I had discovered. It was clear I was missing something. Well, once I finally figured out what that was, I uncovered an even darker side to PayPal scam. One that targeted an entirely...
Cheer 100, it's the BBB. Did you expect them to anything that isn't scummy?
Honestly, Bigglesworth, I don't know a great deal about the Better Business Bureau. I have not actually seen or heard too much in terms of what they do or how they do it or how they're run or anything like that. So I honestly had kind of no real expectations. Realistically speaking, well, the majority of my knowledge of the Better Business Bureau is where people get scammed by a business and the go-to response is report them to the Better Business Bureau. That's kind of the limit of my knowledge regarding that. So yeah, I don't really, I know really not much about
new victim.
We started having problems where customers would get in touch via our support saying, oh hey, I just tried to use this discount, this 60% off coupon, and it doesn't work. I'd be like, dude, that is not your discount. Like, how did you get that? And they'd be like, oh, I just showed up through the Honey extension.
Yeah, it cost us thousands, and I haven't even looked into how far back it went.
At the end of the day, like, you need to make the numbers work, and if Honey is going to steal 10% of your revenue all the time, you're going to have to raise prices at the end of the day, and it's just like a really awful business model. Like, we've been so bad at them for so long.
Oh, shit. Well. So it's going even deeper.
It's not surprising this is owned by PayPal since they've been known to steal tens of thousands of dollars in donations from content creators who have wrong think. Opinions cheer 100.
Really? Is there a follow-up? Well, I imagine there probably will be. This only came out 2 days ago. So I'm guessing there very likely will be a follow-up to it. Yeah, it's a cliffhanger and there probably will be a follow-up. And you know what? When it comes out, we may look at it. We may.